Imagine this. You're running, maybe chasing a bus, maybe riding a skateboard, maybe just walking fast because you're late. Your heart is pounding. Your lungs are pulling in air. Your muscles are firing like tiny engines. But here's the wild part. Inside you right now, 11 different systems are working together in perfect synchronization. Not randomly. Not loosely. But like a well-run futuristic city. Think about it. Cities have transportation networks, security forces, communication centers, waste management, power plants, construction crews. Your body has all of these, and more. In fact, if we could zoom inside you like a sci-fi movie, you wouldn't see chaos. You'd see one of the most sophisticated biological cities ever created. And today we're going to decode it. All 11 body systems. What they do. How they interact. And why your survival depends on them working together perfectly. But before we go further, a quick question for you. How many body systems can you name right now? 5? 7? Most people forget at least 3. Let's explore them. Every city starts with infrastructure. Without roads, buildings, and walls, a city simply collapses. Your body has its own infrastructure made of 3 major systems. 1. The integumentary system, your city's protective wall. Let's start with something you see every day. Your skin. But skin is not just a covering. It's actually the largest organ in the human body. And it performs several critical functions. An easy way to remember them is the acronym PTSD. No, not the psychological condition. In biology, PTSD stands for P. Protection. Your skin forms a physical barrier against bacteria, viruses, toxins, and environmental damage. Without it, germs would enter your body instantly. T. Temperature regulation. When you're hot, your sweat glands release sweat. As it evaporates, your body cools down. When you're cold, blood vessels constrict to conserve heat. Your skin is essentially a biological thermostat. S. Sensation. Those nerve endings in your skin allow you to feel heat, cold, pain, pressure, tickles. Without this sensory feedback, you wouldn't even know when something is harming you. D. Vitamin D synthesis. Sunlight hitting your skin triggers the production of vitamin D, which is essential for calcium absorption and bone health. So yes, your skin is basically a protective shield, thermometer, sensor system, and vitamin factory. Pretty impressive for something we often take for granted. 2. The skeletal system, the city's framework. Now imagine removing all the bones from your body. What would happen? You wouldn't stand. You wouldn't walk. You'd literally become what scientists jokingly call a puddle of organs. Your skeletal system, made of 206 bones, provides the structure that keeps your body upright. But bones do much more than hold you up. They also protect vital organs. For example, the skull protects the brain. The rib cage protects the heart and lungs. The vertebrae protect the spinal cord. Think of bones as armored vaults protecting the most valuable assets in your biological city. But wait, there's another surprise. Inside many bones is bone marrow, a soft tissue that produces red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets. So your skeleton is also a blood cell factory. Not bad for something that looks like dry calcium sticks. 3. The muscular system, the construction crew. Now let's talk about movement. Every step you take, every blink, every heartbeat, all powered by muscles. Your body contains over 600 muscles. They work by contracting and relaxing, pulling on bones like ropes pulling levers. There are 3 types of muscle. Skeletal muscles. These attach to bones and allow voluntary movement. Walking, running, lifting weights. You control these consciously. Smooth muscles. These are found in organs like the stomach and intestines. They work automatically, moving food through your digestive tract. You don't have to think about it. Good thing, right? Cardiac muscle. This special muscle forms the heart. Unlike skeletal muscle, it never gets tired. It contracts rhythmically 24 hours a day for your entire life. That's roughly 100,000 heartbeats every day. Pause for a moment and think about that. Your heart has been working non-stop since before you were born. Even the best cities need leadership. Without coordination, chaos would follow. Your body has two powerful communication systems. 4. The nervous system, the high-speed communication network. Think of the nervous system as the CEO of your biological city. The brain receives information and sends instructions through a massive network of nerves. Signals travel as electrical impulses, sometimes reaching speeds of over 100 meters per second. That's faster than most cars in city traffic. These signals control movement, thoughts, emotions, memory, reflexes. For example, touch a hot stove. Before you consciously think, your hand jerks away instantly. That's the nervous system protecting you through a reflex arc. Your brain, spinal cord, and nerves are constantly exchanging messages like high-speed data cables. 5. The endocrine system, the hormone messenger service. Now imagine sending a message that needs to last longer. Not milliseconds, but hours, days, or years. That's the job of the endocrine system. Instead of electrical signals, this system uses hormones, chemical messengers released by glands. Major endocrine glands include pituitary gland, the master gland, thyroid gland, adrenal glands, pancreas. These hormones regulate processes like growth, metabolism, stress responses, reproduction. For example, when you suddenly feel scared, your adrenal glands release adrenaline. Heart rate increases. Breathing speeds up. Muscles prepare for action. This is the famous fight or flight response. Your body instantly prepares to survive. Now imagine a city without transportation. Food wouldn't reach stores. Supplies wouldn't move. Emergency teams couldn't respond. Your body solved this with an incredible system. 6. The cardiovascular system, the transport network. Your heart is a powerful pump with 4 chambers. It pushes blood through an enormous network of vessels. Arteries carry blood away from the heart. Veins carry blood back to the heart. Capillaries allow exchange of nutrients and gases. This network stretches roughly 100,000 kilometers if laid end to end. That's long enough to wrap around Earth more than twice. Blood delivers oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and removes carbon dioxide, metabolic waste. Your heart pumps about 7,000 liters of blood every day. Pause and think about that. A pump the size of your fist running continuously for decades. 7. The lymphatic and immune system, the security force. Every city faces threats. Invaders, pollutants, saboteurs. Your body faces the same dangers, in the form of pathogens. That's where the immune system comes in. White blood cells act like elite soldiers, constantly patrolling for intruders. Meanwhile, the lymphatic system acts as a drainage network. It collects excess fluid from tissues and returns it to the bloodstream. Along the way, lymph passes through lymph nodes, which act like security checkpoints. Inside these nodes, immune cells analyze the fluid and destroy pathogens. Think of it as a medieval castle defense system. Knights patrolling tunnels, ready to attack invaders. Cities need fuel. They also need waste management. Your body handles both brilliantly. 8. The respiratory system, oxygen exchange station. Breathing seems simple, but it's actually an incredibly efficient gas exchange process. Air travels through nose, trachea, bronchi, bronchioles, alveoli. Alveoli are tiny air sacs in the lungs where oxygen enters the blood. There are about 300 million alveoli in human lungs. Their combined surface area equals roughly a tennis court. The diaphragm, a dome-shaped muscle, controls breathing by changing chest pressure. When it contracts, lungs expand and pull air in. Without oxygen, cells begin dying within minutes. So yes, every breath matters. 9. The digestive system, the 30-foot food processing plant. Now let's talk about food. When you eat a burger, it doesn't instantly become energy. Your digestive system must break it down first. The journey begins in the mouth, where teeth chew and saliva starts chemical digestion. Food then travels to the stomach, where acids and enzymes turn it into a semi-liquid mixture called chyme. Next stop? The small intestine, about 6 meters long. This is where most nutrients are absorbed into the bloodstream. The liver plays a huge supporting role by producing bile, which helps digest fats. The pancreas adds enzymes to break down proteins, carbohydrates, and lipids. It's basically a biochemical food refinery. 10. The urinary system, waste management. Finally, the body must remove waste products. The kidneys filter blood to remove toxins, excess salts, and metabolic waste. Each kidney contains about 1 million filtering units called nephrons. These filters regulate blood pressure, electrolyte balance, blood pH. The waste becomes urine, which travels through ureters to the bladder, where it's stored until elimination. Your kidneys filter roughly 180 liters of fluid per day. Yes, every single day. There's one final system, and its mission is unique. 11. The reproductive system, ensuring the city lives on. While other systems maintain your life, the reproductive system ensures the continuation of human life. It produces specialized cells, sperm in males, eggs in females. When fertilization occurs, genetic information from both parents combines to create a new individual. Your DNA, billions of genetic instructions, is passed to the next generation. It's the ultimate form of biological legacy. Right now, inside you, your heart is pumping. Your lungs are breathing. Your brain is processing information. 11 systems, all working together seamlessly. They allow you to think, move, learn, survive. So next time you take a breath or take a step, remember, you're not just a person. You're an entire living city. Quick challenge before you go. Can you name the 4 functions of skin using PTSD? Protection, temperature regulation, sensation, vitamin D synthesis. If you remembered them, congratulations. Your biological city is running exactly as designed. Stay curious. Stay healthy.